DogWorks Radio is sponsored by Alaska Dog Works. Check out their website at alaskadogworks.com. You can support this podcast on patreon.com/Tiamaneke.
This episode of the podcast is brought to you by First Paw Coffee Company, specializing in private label premium blend coffee. If you're serious about coffee, you should check it out. First Paw Coffee's passion is high-quality, small-batch roasted coffee. They take the extra time to taste and get everything perfect before they release new blends. They aim to bring you a cup of happiness each time you pour yourself some coffee. Find out more at ak.dog/free and enter for a chance to win some First Paw Coffee prizes, a book from our collection, and tote bag. One winner will be selected at random each month. That's ak.dog/free.
At Alaska Dog Works, we do everything from personal protection dogs, basic advanced obedience, and behavioral issues, and more. So naturally, people will hear about us and they call us or email us because they want their dog to do it as well. Today, we're going to talk about protection training myths and facts.
From First Paw Media, sponsored by Alaska Dog Works Professional Canine Training Center in Anchorage, Alaska. This is DogWorks Radio, committed to families and their dogs to build lifelong and fulfilling relationships. Visit our website at dogworksradio.com. Now here are your hosts, Robert and Michele Forto.
Hello and welcome, you guys. This is Michele Forto, and I'm the lead trainer here at Alaska Dog Works. And before we jump in, please hang around to the end and you will hear a few cool facts about the German Shepherd. Let's go. So here's the problem. Everyone assumes because they have a German Shepherd, Doberman, Pit Bull, Rottweiler, Cane Corso, etc., that they can be an amazing personal protection dog. This literally could not be further from the truth. We train scores of dogs every month. We may see one dog who is capable of performing this task. The chances of you getting a German Shepherd from a regular rescue, breeder, or shelter, and that dog being able to be a personal protection trained dog is probably about 2%. And that's a general guess. What people do not realize is places that employ personal protection or police dogs get them from breeders who breed specifically for that. Even when they breed specific for that, maybe only half of the litter has what it takes to be amazing at this type of work. So, your chances of getting a dog from a regular breeder, shelter, and that dog being able to do this type of work is very slim. Unfortunately, I have to tell people all the time that the dog they bought for family protection and have to spend the next 14 years of their life with will never perform the task that they intended it to do. So do your research to ensure you are getting the right dog for what you want. I'm going to take a short break here. I'll be right back.
So earlier you learned about First Paw Coffee Company, and now I'm going to tell you about its Tail Wagger Blend. First Paw Coffee Company's Tail Wagger Blend is their first offering, and its name and label were crowdsourced from their Facebook fans. How cool is that? The Tail Wagger Blend is a private label premium blend that was developed just for them. It is a medium roast from Colombian beans with tastes of Brazil nuts, grapefruit, and oak. Be sure to go to ak.dog/free and enter to win a bunch of cool prizes. That's ak.dog/free.
Okay, you guys, a myth about personal protection dogs is that they need to be aggressive. This is not true whatsoever. Myself and my trainers all have bite-trained dogs, and they love people, love kids, love other animals, etc. They should be very stable dogs that can know when to bite on command and know when to be a great family companion as well. Another myth is when people say, I know my dog will protect me if it really came down to it. Research and studies have shown that this could not be further from the truth either. About 98% of dogs, unless specifically trained to do so, will look to you for comfort and help in a threatening situation. Sorry to disappoint you, but better that you know the truth than have a false sense of security. There have been a lot of studies done on this This is just one of many. It takes a lot of work, training, scenarios, and discipline to get well-rounded, friendly, and socialized dogs to bite people. Therefore, it's abnormal for a dog to bite someone. Personal protection dogs have to have set characteristics that are usually only found in dogs when they are bred to have these characteristics. High confidence, very high prey drive, high energy, good nerves, etc. Know that if you are wanting a personal protection dog, you have to be prepared to invest a lot of time training, scenarios, pack leadership, confidence, and obedience training with this dog. Ensure that you do a lot of research, talk to a qualified trainer, a good breeder, and ensure you do a lot of research on the subject before making this 14-year commitment. So to recap our protection training myths and facts, again, most high drive working dogs are not a good fit for 90% of people. I generally am quick to tell people that they do not need a personal protection dog. Get an alarm system and a gun for the house instead. As promised, let's talk about the German Shepherd. Did you know that the AKC breed popularity ranks German Shepherds 2 out of 193 breeds? German Shepherds are 24 to 26 inches tall at the withers for males and 22 to 24 inches tall for females at the withers. Withers are their shoulder blades. A male typically will weigh 65 to 90 pounds when it reaches adulthood, and a female will typically weigh between 50 and 70 pounds when she reaches adulthood. The life expectancy, according to the AKC, is 7 to 10 years. The German Shepherd dog descends from the family of German herding dogs that, until the late 19th century, varied in type from district to district. In the waning years of the 1800s, a German cavalry officer, Captain Max von Stephanitz, made it his mission to develop the ideal German herder. Von Stephanitz and like-minded breeders crossed various strains from the northern and central districts of Germany, resulting in the ancestors of today's German Shepherd dog. Von Stephanitz co-founded the world's first club devoted to GSDs and spent 35 years promoting and refining the breed. Today, the GSD's versatility is so thoroughly deployed in the performance of myriad tasks that it is easy to forget that the breed was originally created to herd sheep. The GSD's now famous qualities, intelligence, agility, speed, stealth, and the overall air of firm authority were forged not in the police academy, but in the sheep pasture. GSDs became popular in the United States in the early 1900s, thanks in part to the adventures of canine movie stars Rin Tin Tin and Strongheart. The GSD is among those German breeds. The Dachshund is another that suffered from anti-German sentiment during and after the World Wars. In World War I era Britain, the breed was referred to as the Alstein, a name many British dog lovers still prefer. With the rise of modern livestock management and the decline of herding as a canine occupation, von Stephanitz shrewdly promoted his breed as an ideal canine worker. The GSD is today the preferred police dog and military units the world over. Do you want your dog to be a personal protection dog? Please do your homework and make sure you find a reputable trainer that will work with you. Please follow us on our social channels. Just search DogWorks Radio. And as always, visit alaskadogworks.com for much more information and many other tips and tricks. See you next time.
This episode of the podcast is sponsored by First Paw Coffee Company. Learn more at firstpaw.coffee.
From First Paw Media, this is DogWorks Radio. We hope you enjoyed this podcast, and we invite you to subscribe in Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, or wherever you get your podcasts. You'll find a link on the episode notes. You can tap or swipe on the episode cover art, and you'll see some offers from our sponsors. You can support our show by supporting them. If you like what you have heard, we would love it if you could give us a 5-star rating and tell your friends how to subscribe too. Your hosts are Robert and Michele Forto. Our producer is Robert Forto and created for First Paw Media. Did you know that Alaska Dog Works trains service dogs for those in need throughout North America? Each and every service dog that is trained through the Lead Dog Service Dog Program and Michele Forto and her team has an individual training plan. We train for autistic, mobility, psychiatric, and PTSD for our soldiers for service work. If you know of someone that may need a service dog, please take a moment and check out Alaska Dog Works on social media and at alaskadogworks.com. You can support this podcast on patreon.com/Teamaneke.